Hello and welcome to BT Plays. Today I'm playing Guild Wars 2 during the Beta Weekend Event 2. This is my human engineer. We're going to take a little tour of Divinity's Reach here and head on out of town and look for a dynamic event, show off a little bit of the game. Alright. This is the central plaza area up on the upper floors. If you've seen in my blog at brianathomas.com, I've talked a bit about the game and how impressed I've been with the gameplay and the storylines. And the graphics here. And one of the things that's really impressed me is just how incredibly vast these cities are. Read the inscription. This is the human city, Divinity's Reach, and all of this is explorable. That area up there is pretty much the area we just came out of. You can see the breadcrumb trail. We're looking out towards this area through here. It's right here. We're looking over into the Eastern Commons.
How can I help?
The details you can see in the city and how huge it is. Pretty much everything here is explorable. All the way up through there. And let's change her clothes here. She's in her town outfit, but showed a bit much here. And we're going to be heading out of town anyhow to some dangerous areas to wear our armor. Alright, now we can look up around without having to As I said, the graphics here just blow me away. And we went too far. If we look at the settings, we're only on medium detail. And the game still looks just jaw-dropping incredible. And the city is just huge. We basically went through here a little bit, down, around here. We've only seen a small portion of the city, and we're going to take us on a big tour today of the whole thing. This is where you generally will enter the city at. There's a part of the area we were down in earlier. We came down that ramp. And this is just, as I said, just one small spot. All the main cities seem to be about like this big. Queensdale is where the human characters start their game at. Nah, we're nighttime here. It's fine. We're gonna go look for a dynamic event. A little bit about quests and events. Instead of having a quest hub and seeing a whole bunch of NPCs around, you'll have these scouts. There's a scout somewhere about here. And then that will give you areas that need help. These are quests that will sort of like the quest hubs, except now you don't never really need to talk to anybody. It just automatically is on your list. Once you get over here, it will come up on your events to do, and then when you complete it, it fills in the heart. And you get your reward automatically via mail. Those are your regular quests. You also got your storyline quests. You can see I'm level 9. I got a level 10 quest to do. I've been knocked down though to level 4 here because I'm in a lower level area. I still have all my level 9 abilities, but the speed and armor and all this has been knocked down a little bit, so it's closer to a level 4 equivalent. You got so you have your story quests. You have these people needing help quests. Then you also sometimes have dynamic events, which are events that happen around the area off and on. That's what we're going to go in search of here. Doesn't seem to be much. One of the amazing things is if you follow some of the NPCs around, you will see the events being set up. It's not like they just suddenly appear. They actually walk the whole distance from their scouting location or base. Oh. Bring blobs of tux into apprentice. Here we go. Here's a dynamic event. It's a world event going on. And the dynamic events scale with the number of people available in the area. So if you're by yourself, the number of enemies around and their difficulty may be less than what it would be when we're in a situation like this, where there's plenty of other players around the area to help. And we're not gonna get this turned in time. Oh well. Didn't pay much attention.
Not at all. But I had help.
Still got credit though for completing the quest.
Never take another sip without thinking of you. It's true. You don't miss your... Never take another sip without thinking of you.
Welcome.
It's true. You don't miss your... Never take another sip without thinking of you. It's true. You don't miss your... Never take
And
another sip
NPC's stuck on.
That should do it. Water should be drinkable again.
Anyhow, that was one dynamic world event. These events trigger off and on throughout. There's another event.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Need to chase the bandits away from the windmill. Drops from NPCs are per player, so there's no, even in the dungeons, they're per player, so there's no fighting over who's getting the better loot. No need to roll for need or greed. Better retreat a little bit while we wait for our health to... And event succeeded. Bandits are on the run. Had the bandits succeeded, it would have eventually set up another round of let's take back the windmill. Anyhow, those are some of the basics here. Not really showing too much today. There's plenty of other videos, and I've blogged about it more in more detail, so there's no real need to describe everything.
More people should learn to bark.
Anyhow, that's the basics of Guild Wars 2. This has been BT. See you next time.